Bonjour les étudiants of class 9. Hope you're fine. Welcome to the new session. So the last class we were saying the translation, and so we almost finished the second lesson opposites, right? The first lesson and second lesson opposites. So just give a quick revision of those. And so today we'll be seeing a simple thing. So it's actually the self-introduction, presentez-vous, that we have been saying since 6th standard. So the presentez-vous will be the composition of lesson 1. Okay, so I repeat. So the presentez-vous will be the composition, and that will be like an essay writing. Okay, kind of essay writing. You got to write. You can write it as a paragraph, or you can write point by point. We'll see some examples now in the slides. So about the one's introduction, and the second lesson we'll see if we can do a dialogue, okay, or a letter. Okay, so there'll be like 3 types of composition in 10th standard. So one is actually essay writing, the second one will be a letter writing, and third one a dialogue writing. Okay, so all these 3 will be written in French. So starting from 9th standard we'll start to practice those. Okay, so essay writing, dialogue, as well as the letter. So for each lesson we'll try to have one composition, that may be an essay or letter or a dialogue. Okay, so let's get into the slides, guys. And so here we are. Okay, so présentez-vous. So I can just write this as a heading, and the composition, please write at the last page of your notebook. Okay, if you're writing the compositions, okay, so just start from the last. Okay, so once you turn the page, you can write the first lesson, second lesson, third lesson, likewise, and even the opposites you can write. Okay, so side by side, if not, okay, it's your wish, but it should be like neat and clean. Okay, even after the first lesson, if you write the opposites and the composition, then you move to the second lesson, that's fine. Okay, but it should be properly written, organized in a notebook, so that whenever it's needed, you got to take it quickly. Okay, and it should be easy for you. Okay, so présentez-vous. So it's actually the same points that we have been saying since years now. Okay, so it's a quick revision. If you have written already, if you can write it on your own, that's really great. Okay, you can even check the spellings, and if you got any points left. Okay, so here in this thing we got around 13 to 14 points. Okay, not much. And if you got any new points from this, you can add. Okay, you can really add from this. So I'll just read it once in French, then you'll go for the meanings, then we'll wind up. So je me présente, je m'appelle Pravin, par exemple. And the ones which are in blue, you can just change it. Okay, you can just modify. So up to you. Okay, so you can write your name, your informations. Oui. Je me présente, je m'appelle Pravin, j'ai 14 ans, je suis indien, je suis étudiant, j'habite à Pondichéry, je parle tamoul et anglais. Ma langue maternelle est, so tamoul, for example. J'apprends le français. J'aime jouer au cricket. Je déteste le football. Je suis né le 5 avril 2006. Je suis petit et beau. J'ai un frère et une sœur. So we'll just get back. We'll go see the meanings. Je me présente. I introduce myself. Oui, I introduce myself. Je me présente. You can even write je vais me présenter. You can use future proche even. Okay, je vais me présenter. Before that, you can even add bonjour. Oui, so it's your wish. And you can use different colors. Okay, you can use different colors, whatever colors you want you can use, but try to keep your notebook neat and clean. Okay? Je m'appelle Pravin. So as I told you, it's a small example. So you can just write your name. Okay, je m'appelle, and then you write your name. And so it's actually the self-introduction, which means like you got to talk about you, not about your family or your family members. Okay, so you don't give any information about someone else. Okay, it's just about you. Okay, you can just say like how many siblings you got, maybe. Okay, so not other things. Je m'appelle Pravin, j'ai 14 ans. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're 14 years. Okay, so you can just write like 14, 13 or 15 you should be by now. So 13 maybe. So j'ai 14 ans, and the age we will be using the verb avoir. Okay, not like in English. Okay, we don't use the verb être. J'ai 14 ans. Okay, the number you can write it in number itself. Okay, so no need to write in letters. Okay, you can just write in numbers, digits. If you want, you can write in letters also. Okay, and don't forget to write ANS at the last. Okay, it gives years. Okay, it is years actually. And je suis indien. Okay, je suis indien. I am an Indian. I am an Indian. So this is actually the masculine form, and it's for Indian. If you are an Indian, okay, so you can write indien. If you got another nationality, you can write that nationality. Okay, so maybe someone is German in our class, I guess. Okay, so if you are one, so you can write allemand or the other nationalities. Je suis étudiant. Je suis étudiant. So again, the word étudiant is given in masculine form. Okay, as we got just boys in our class, we write étudiant. So if it's feminine, you write étudiante. Étudiant, okay, student. So as of now, you are a student, right? Okay, so once you go for work or something, you can change this. Okay, je suis professeur, je suis manager, responsable. Okay, you can write whatever you want. And j'habite à Pondichéry. J'habite à Pondichéry, which means I live in Pondichéry. And careful with the spelling of Pondichéry. Okay, so it comes with single R and an accent over the E. Okay, so Pondichéry, C-H-E, accent aigu. Okay, that accent should be from right to left. So most of the time you will be making mistakes. Okay, so careful with this accent of Pondichéry. Before Pondichéry, you got A with an accent grave. And for étudiant, we got accent aigu. Okay, again right to left. Okay, and so for the first two lines, you can see there is an apostrophe. Okay, next to M and next to J. Okay, next to M and next to G, we use an apostrophe just to cut that E, because the following word starts with a vowel. Okay, so careful with that apostrophe even. And even in the last line, j'habite à Pondichéry, so j'habite after J, you got an apostrophe. Okay, so careful. So now this one, je parle Tamil et anglais. So this is like a kind of normal ones. The general languages I've written. I speak Tamil and English. Okay, I know that you speak more languages. You can just continue writing. In the place of et, you can just put a comma and then add the languages. Okay, je parle Tamil, Anglais, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada. Okay, so even if you speak a foreign language, you can add Italian, Espanol, Allemand, and so on. And before the last language, you just add ete, that is and, right? And then the final language. So ma langue maternelle est. Okay, so my mother tongue is. Okay, so ma langue maternelle est. So careful with the spelling of maternelle. We often make mistake, and even the spelling of langue. Often we'll be writing the English spelling of language. Okay, here it's not language, it's langue, the French spelling. Okay, ma langue maternelle est, and I've left it blank. Okay, so maybe it's not all our mother tongue is Tamil. Okay, so you can just write your own mother tongue. Okay, so if it's Telugu, if it's Malayalam, if it's Hindi, whatever, you can write that. I hope that most of us are like Tamil, right? So you can write Tamil, but careful with the spelling of Tamul. Right? So it's Tamoul, right? And so the next point, it's j'apprends le français. And now we are talking about the language that we are learning now. Okay, even this is an example. J'apprends le français. Okay, I am learning French. So the verb apprendre is conjugated to the first person. And if you're learning more languages, okay, so I know some of you are like learning Hindi and maybe other languages, you can just write j'apprends le français et hindi. Okay, et le hindi, you can just write et and then L-E-H-I-N-D-I, the same spelling for Hindi, that doesn't change. And the next point, j'aime jouer au cricket. Okay, j'aime jouer au cricket. Even this is an example. So I like to play cricket. Okay, j'aime jouer le cricket. So I like to play cricket. So here you can just change the sport or the game. Okay, if you want, you can say j'aime jouer au PUBG. Okay, j'aime jouer au Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever. But even this, okay, cricket, baseball, basketball, so whatever you can add. Or if you want to add something else with the verb aimer, which is not a game. Okay, for example, you can say j'aime ma famille. Okay, j'aime ma mère, j'aime mon père. Okay, j'aime mon frère, j'aime mes amis, j'aime ma soeur. Okay, so j'aime mon école. You can write whatever you want, what you like you can write, but careful with the grammar. Okay, so just try to check with your translator. Okay, or you can even send me a message. Okay, if you really got a doubt for a sentence, you can just send me a message and sure we'll fix this, right? Alors, so the next one, it's actually the opposite of the previous one. Je déteste le football. So je déteste, which is nothing but I hate. Okay, I hate football. So you can even write je n'aime pas. You can conjugate the verb ne pas aimer in negation. So but you got another verb détester, to hate. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, le football, je déteste le football. You can even write whatever you want. Okay, je déteste le cricket, je déteste jouer au cricket, je déteste le PUBG. Okay, je déteste mon école, for example. Okay, so you can write whatever you want with détester. And then we'll move to the last 3 points here. Okay, je suis né le 5 avril 2006. I was born. Okay, I was born on 5th April 2006. So even this you can change. Okay, so the day, the date, month, and the year you can write yours. Okay, and je suis né doesn't change. Je suis né le doesn't change. Okay, you just write as it is. Okay, je suis né le, then the date you can write on your own. And even the né, it's actually in masculine form, not in feminine form. Right? So then je suis petit et beau. Okay, so je suis petit et beau. So I'm short. Okay, I'm small and beautiful. Okay, so beau, which means handsome. Okay, for a boy we say handsome, good looking. So je suis petit. Normally you are all small. Okay, cuties. Je suis petit. Okay, so I'm small and handsome. Okay, and good looking. So you can write an adjective. Okay, if you have grown up. Okay, the last 6 months, then you can write like grand. Okay, and intelligent. Okay, just any 2 adjectives, even from what we saw in the previous class. So some adjectives we saw, I guess. Okay, you can just write grand et intelligent and so on. Gentil. Okay, méchant. Okay, you can write. And the last one, j'ai un frère et une sœur. J'ai un frère, I have a brother and a sister. Okay, so I have a brother and a sister. So you can see the word frère, it's masculine, so we used un, and sœur is feminine, so we used une. Okay? So if you just got a brother, you just write j'ai un frère. If you just got a sister, you write j'ai une sœur. If you got 2 brothers, you just add the numbers. J'ai 2 frères, but frère comes with s. Okay, same way for sœur, j'ai 2 sœurs, 3 sœurs, but add an s for the word frère or sœur. If you are a single son, okay, if you are just a single kid, okay, you can write like je suis fils unique. Okay, je suis will be conjugating the verb être. Je suis fils unique. Okay, so I'm the only son. Okay, so je suis fils fils and unique. Okay, je suis fils unique. Okay, so hope it's fine. So that's it, the self-introduction part. If you got more points, you can sure add. Okay, so this is like 13, 14. Okay, if you got more points, but try not to repeat the same verb. Okay, so the être and avoir you can sure add, you can sure use. But aimer, no need to write again and again. Okay, don't repeat the verbs, it won't be nice. You can use some other verbs. Right? And so just read it once again. Hope you have copied. So je me présente. Je m'appelle Pravin. J'ai 14 ans. Je suis indien. Je suis étudiant. J'habite à Pondichéry. Je parle tamoul et anglais. Ma langue maternelle est tamoul. J'apprends le français. J'aime jouer au cricket. Je déteste le football. Je suis né le 5 avril 2006. Je suis petit et beau. J'ai un frère et une sœur. Okay, so that's it for today. Okay, so it's quite small, but you got some work. Okay, you got to revise this, you got to write it in your classwork. Okay, copy it neatly, and if you have finished, you can even take a picture of the composition, okay, from your notebook. You can even send it to me. Okay, you can even send a picture to me, okay, of your composition. Okay, so we'll just check. Right, so voila guys, so that's it. So concentrate on your other subjects also. So take care, be safe, bye bye.